everybody, welcome back to an extra video. Today we're hopping into the 7th episode of the 3rd season of Superman and Lois Forever and Always. And yes, I am doing a lot of these. If you're on Patreon, I'm doing a lot of these Superman and Lois back to back because I got behind on these. So I want to be able to catch up at least before the finale, which would be great. We'll see if it happens. At least it's a goal, right? But anyway, last episode, we got the big reveal that the person behind the mask was actually Lois's chemo friend, which makes sense because she defended Mannheim very quickly and was very quick to defend him. So I'm like, that makes sense. But I did not see that whole twist coming, though, whatsoever. That was a cool twist. Well done. I like that one. We also had Clark kind of being in denial about Lois's possibility of a bad outcome. We all know she's gonna be fine because you can't have a show called Superman and Lois without Lois. Like, let's be real. But still, it's good. It's good for a drama. This is how you do good Superman: is you put him in human situations where he literally can't do anything. So I like that story of Clark being super overprotective of Jordan because he can't protect his wife. So that was cool. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm excited to see how long it's going to take Lois and Clark to figure out what and who she is and that she works for Mannheim. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on her name right now. But yeah, I'm excited to hop into this one. So if you're wanting to see the full unedited and cut reaction, you can head on over to my Patreon page. Link is in the description below, or hang out right here on YouTube. That's cool. Just be sure that you like, comment, and you subscribe. So I'm ready to hop into this episode. I know Grogu's ready. So let's get into it. This is the 7th episode of the 3rd season of Superman and Lois Forever and Always. Let's go. Well, it's definitely hitting her now.
Stained another one of your shirts.
Yeah, I don't think he cares. I hate seeing her like this.
Mom, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. We'll be home before dinner.
Right. Yeah, everything's not okay.
You're not telling us something.
You think? Yeah, she's not good.
Hey, which dress do you like better? Are you gonna change? Maybe you can wear like a button down or something?
For what?
This place is a mess. Dad, come on, he's gonna be here in less than 2 hours.
Oh, her little boy toy. I love it.
Stress about that. I know this is important to you, so I'll clean up, and then I'll head out. And I think you look beautiful in the blue.
Maybe I'll ask Sarah.
It's like then a wide ass face.
So when are you... Okay, then I'll come down today.
Oh, Sophie's back.
Best of 3, Soph?
Pick up order?
Ooh, awkward.
Egg white omelet, order of sausage and biscuits, extra gravy.
Okay, well,
Right.
Have a great day.
You already have.
Oh,
Chrissy,
oh, Sarah. Okay, damn. Like, that rude.
don't ever do that again.
Mom, someone
Right?
has to say something.
None of this is Chrissy's
No.
fault.
She's like 10 years younger than Dad. It's gross.
So, okay. Sarah, back up on the dude, okay? Seriously? It's not like he was having an affair while they were married. They started this right when, like, they signed the divorce papers. They'd been separated for a while. He's going to date. So, you know what? Back the dude up, okay? And I'm proud of Lana. Like, I'm not saying she has to be bestie with Chrissy, but I'm glad she has the perspective of, I can't be mad at Chrissy. Like, she didn't do anything wrong. He was a single guy. Like, can't blame the new girl when the new girl was with your ex you broke up with. It's awkward, but you can't be mad. But I guess that's the way Sarah's reacting. That's how a teenager would react. So
So I asked about getting you a new anti-nausea prescription. Picked up some different fortifying drinks to try, and here is some fresh ice.
lucky. He's such a caring husband.
yeah,
The best.
he is the best.
Same way.
They're adorable.
So, just
say you'd do anything for me. You can't keep doing
Ooh, we get flashbacks. Ooh.
I'm not the same person. Some of the things I've done.
We all had to do what was necessary to survive. Nothing is gonna change the way I feel about you. When I first met you, I knew that we were meant to be together.
How are your boys handling things?
As well as can be expected.
Which reminds me, I should probably check on them.
Wait, so he's never even brought Mom to see you?
There was no need. I discussed her condition with him, and your father agreed.
Okay, but that's not the same as doing a diagnostic test to make sure. What? No, dude, I'm not leaving until I get some answers. Why can't you help our mom?
Because I don't believe she has the proper makeup to withstand Kryptonian procedures.
But you don't believe, or you two just assumed because she's human?
The risk is too great.
It's worth a shot.
My technology could kill her.
She might die anyway.
Enough! What are you two doing here?
Trying to help.
Guys, your mom is gonna be fine.
She didn't sound fine last night. What if there was another way?
Treatment isn't for you to decide, Jonathan.
We were just trying to help, which is what you should have been here doing the entire time.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Okay.
There's Kryptonian science that we're not even using.
Jonathan.
Stop it right there! I understand you're worried about your mom, but don't you dare act like I don't care just as much as you.
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
Yeah, right.
Do you?
Come on.
What about you? Do you have any photos of your family?
Actually, I don't have my phone with me.
Right.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. See all the photos of me and Bruno. I know that Bruno Mannheim is like a mob boss in the comics and in the world. But ever since every time you hear the name Bruno, I think we don't talk about Bruno. Oh no.
Living here your whole life. You must have met him.
We both know that Lex is
little
bleeding
bit.
South Metropolis dry.
Couple times.
And they crimes up, so are profits. But where's that money going? A little in our pocket, sure.
Oh, it's gotta be
The
Moxie.
lion's share is going straight to Lex and his people in Metropolis.
Ooh, Lex! We got a Lex Luthor drop. Let's go.
Yeah, I've seen Bruno in passing.
Yes,
Nothing worth
around.
But your initial treatment was right after he invested in Hobbs Bay Medical Center. It seems like you must have crossed paths then.
Yeah, it's a big hospital. Yeah, I don't really remember.
What about at Little Aces?
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you interrogating me?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, but you're getting awfully defensive
What?
though, which makes
My last
you
treatment,
suspicious.
I don't feel great. I'm gonna go sit over there and close my eyes. Please don't follow me.
Right after you left, I started asking Pia about Bruno, and it got ugly.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
She walked away
No, it
from
was-
me with her chemo cart to be as far away as possible because I am a horrible human being.
Lois.
What am I
Okay,
doing?
no.
She's my friend, and I'm questioning her like she's a part of some conspiracy.
She is.
Something.
I don't trust my instincts anymore, especially as a reporter.
Lois, you've been right this whole time. Bruno is hiding something, and you're so close to figuring it out. I think you might just need a little help.
Ah, we gotta get Clark being a reporter. Yes. I'm so excited.
You showing up here caught me by surprise.
I just wanted to give you a chance to tell the world your story. You single-handedly transformed Hobbs Bay.
All I'll say is, I saw the potential in things others didn't.
Oh, that seems to be true of every
I'm loving that Clark is getting back into his like reporter days. It's so good.
Except with your hospital. You've invested millions into cancer research, but to date, you haven't made a cent.
I'm saving my people. I don't need to profit from illness.
Especially cancer.
True. Yeah, I
Especially
mean, yeah.
cancer.
How far would you go to cure this disease?
Very far.
Your wife's sick. If her treatment doesn't work, she'll likely die. How far would you go to save her?
Oh, he'd go to the ends of the earth to do that.
Really?
Ooh, yeah. She did that.
I know where you're at right now. I know how it feels to see your dad date. Sarah, it sucks. But that doesn't give you the right to full on mean girl.
Facts. Yep.
Your dad is stuck at the station for the rest of the day. Movie's off.
I heard it's supposed to be funny.
Well, baby steps.
Mr. Johnson.
Ah, there he is.
Come in.
Look at the flowers. Please don't be evil. Please don't be evil. Please don't be evil. Please don't be evil. Please. I just want somebody who's not part of this world.
Mateo.
Wow. You look stunning.
Is he going to be Bruno and Pia's son? I could see them doing that. Because he's in Metropolis and they're in... Oh, I see the connection now. I see it. I can see that happening.
I hope you're hungry.
Oh, he doesn't like that at all.
Your parents okay with you making the trek back and forth to Metropolis alone? Yeah, I mean, they trust me.
It's not that far.
It's far enough.
Dad,
Tell me about this party where you met Natalie.
just because my dad's short-circuiting for whatever reason doesn't make that your problem.
Bug.
Don't call me that. We're going to the movie. Thanks for ruining lunch.
He got protective dad mode on.
Thank you for the lunch. It was really delicious.
Honestly, I don't have that many friends, and I really like you.
She's gonna be heartbroken when she finds out the truth.
All of this has been unbelievably hard.
Why does she have to be bad?
I could've done
No. Or at least on Bruno's side. She might not be bad. I don't think she's bad.
That's what cancer friends are for.
I don't want to just be cancer friends, though. I want to be friends.
What does that even mean? I mean, do we need like matching bracelets?
No, I was thinking necklaces. I promise no more angles.
That's gonna change quickly when she finds out that Pia is with Bruno.
That I'm gonna kill your dad with kindness and possible gifts until he realizes that I am the perfect guy to date his daughter.
He's come on way too strong.
You are perfect.
Oh, no.
Are you gonna buy tickets or what?
Sorry, sorry, y'all. I'm just kind of crazy about this girl right here.
He's too perfect and too much, like Natalie deserves it, but at the same time, like, there's something fishy about this.
Oh my god, it's like a candy shop in here.
Yeah, well, why pay movie theater prices for what you can just sneak?
That's what I say. Yep, I do that all the time. Hell yeah. Why would I pay $10 for candy when I literally can buy it for like $2? Oh yeah. I'm sorry. If you buy from the concession stand, you're stupid. Seriously.
Ooh, these gummies look good. Oh my god, no, those aren't for sure.
Oh.
Sarah? Oh my god, you're a stoner.
No, this is so inappropriate. Please don't tell your dad about this.
Oh my god, my dad's dating a stoner.
Those. I go to Coachella every summer, and bad decisions are made, and we're never going to mention these gummies ever again. Okay?
It's hilarious.
What did you see?
He's like, oh, I kind of like this girl now. Like, okay.
Jeopardizing even one life is...
How could you even look me in the eye and say you'd do anything for Lois?
Because I would.
And admit that I'm right. This is your wife we're talking about.
I'm not sure that it is. This is personal for you.
Don't go making assumptions.
No, it's why you bought the hospital while you're experimenting on criminals. Someone you care about is sick.
Putting it
This is your
together.
last round.
Because he's good. He's just as good as
You
Lois.
should clear your head and get out
Okay,
of the city.
maybe not as good as Lois as the reporting thing, but
Come out to the
he got
party.
skills.
Lois,
Plus, we could make it a celebration.
just stop. I can't do this anymore. Everything I told you was real about me, about how I was feeling. Just didn't tell you about him.
Figure out this
That's
episode.
not who you think he is, Lois. Everything he's done, it's all been for me.
I don't understand why.
My whole life, people have judged me, thinking the worst. I just didn't want them thinking the same way about Pia.
Aww. That's actually really sweet.
Now you know the truth. Do what you want with it.
Yeah. Shit, you can't really run the story now.
Bruno, you have my heart. Forever. And always.
Title.
Like always.
Aww. They're actually kind of sweet.
Let's ring this damn bell. Say it with me, people. Screw cancer.
Cancer.
Yay.
You know, the food actually came out pretty good.
I think you ought to ditch the steel suit and open a restaurant.
No, but seriously though,
They're actually kind of cute. Wait, no. Right? Like, keep it cool. Like, just.
You're right. Cool dad.
Cool. Yep. Walk away. Oh, Jesus.
Sarah, you and I need to have a talk.
Don't worry. Can't do anything to him in public.
So now I'm trusting you to treat her right.
This is why I think he's fishy, is because he's always wanting to say the right thing. And I'm like, on any other show would be cool, but this show? I'm going to stick with, he's Mannheim's son. I'm going to stick with that until I'm proven wrong.
The part where my mom, she raised me to respect women. If I were to ever disrespect Nat, I'd be more afraid of her than you.
That sounds like a good woman.
Yeah, she's great. Maybe you can meet her one day.
Take it one step at a time.
Yes, sir.
You lied to us about how bad this is.
Boys.
These are end-of-life documents, Mom. This is your will. You wrote goodbye letters, Mom. I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Jonathan, look, you have to...
What, Dad? Have hope? Just believe that somehow everything is gonna work out fine. You know, maybe that works for you as a Kryptonian, but us humans like Mom and me, we can't. Because hope didn't stop your dad from having a heart attack. It didn't stop your mom from having a stroke, and the last time that I checked, hope doesn't cure cancer.
I get it, though. You know what? I get it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. This kind of cancer is really bad.
Okay, then why not use technology from the fortress?
Yeah, there might be something there that can help you.
Because if we use it to help your mom, it wouldn't be fair to keep it from anyone else. And sharing Kryptonian technology here, the risk to the greater good is just far too high.
What if the chemo's not enough? And we're all just gonna have to accept that.
No. You see, that's where I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Like, you're going to give it to Lois. Like, at that point, if chemo doesn't work, but Kryptonian technology can help and cure her, fuck it. Like, I'm giving it to her and we're moving on. Like, I get where Clark's coming from, but nah. I'm not as good as Superman, I guess. I'm like, no. We're curing Lois.
I just don't want you to die.
Oh.
I love you both so much. More than anything in the world.
Yeah, this is just a heavy season with the main storyline being Lois being sick. Like, it's really, really good, but it's so dark.
Why did
Whew.
you leave so soon?
You know, I was thinking about what you said earlier about being human like your mom.
I didn't mean anything by that.
I know, but I want you to remember that you are just as much Kryptonian as your brother, and he's just as human as you are.
Ah, they're the fireworks.
It's probably Walnuts and Gator.
No, that's Lana. Sarah.
That's fun. That's so fun. I love this mother-daughter moment. I love it. It's so sweet. The pureness and the wholesomeness that this show has at times is so good. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Aww. Mother, daughter, father, son. Like I said, this is like a whole bunch of wholesomeness that is amazing.
They work for me, not for you. And I think you all need a reminder exactly who's in charge here. You don't understand. I understand everything.
Damn! Oh, damn! Oh, there she goes! Oh, shit! Oh! Don't mess with Pia! Holy shit!
Forever and always. Pia, do it now!
We didn't go to the other guy. Yep. I knew it! Fuck! I fucking knew it! I called it at the beginning of the episode.
Is everything okay?
I called it. Damn it.
How's your date?
I'm telling you, she is the one.
The one?
It's a little early.
I was actually wanting to invite Natalie over to Little Oasis. You two have to meet her.
Oh, shit! Oh, damn! Doo-doo. All right, let's go to talk about it. Well, that was the 7th episode, the 3rd season of Superman and Lois Forever and Always. And I call that twist, even though that twist was kind of obvious what was happening. it made so much sense once you realize they were married, and then they brought back Nat's boyfriend. They brought back Mateo. I was like, and he lives in Metropolis. I'm like, he's gotta be the son, or else like this random guy who's coming in to do this. Even though, honestly, I think he genuinely likes Natalie and has no idea about Henry Irons, has no idea about Clark and Superman and like everything that's going on. I don't think he knows. So we'll see if that changes. But like last episode was a twist I didn't see coming. This one I actually saw it coming. But you only saw it after you realized that it was Bruno and Pia, that they were married. And you're like, oh, okay. But like, he came on super strong with Nat, saying all the right things, doing all these things. And I'm like, you're too perfect, guy. Like, I'm sorry, if someone is too perfect, I'm like, you're saying all the right things, you're doing all the right things. Like, everything about you says the right thing, but I'm like, that to me is kind of a red flag of like, what's happening? Because no one's perfect. Everybody has flaws. So we'll see how that goes. I was surprised that it only took this episode, halfway through this episode, for them to realize who Pia really was, or they don't realize she's the girl behind the mask, but they realize that she is a part of Bruno's family, and that she is the one that is sick and why he's doing everything. But you know what? That is how he gets away with all this shit, is that you see the human side of him, you sympathize with him, all these things, but at the same time, he is performing all of these experimental procedures. He is killing all these people. He is a mob boss and everything else, and you got to see a glimpse of some humanity in him, and you throw that all away. I'm like, ugh. Like, it does make you have huge sympathy for the guy. And I'm like, oh man, now he's just a guy who's exactly in Clark's position of, I'm just trying to save my wife. And, and Clark, he is not willing to, kill other people in order to make it happen, obviously. But, like, I guess I kind of understand the logic of him not wanting to use Kryptonian technology, because if it works on Lois, it is not fair to not give it to the rest of the world. But if you give it to the rest of the world, you can't trust anybody with it. So I get where he's coming. At the same time, I'd be like, dude, this is your wife. Like, screw the rest of the world. Like, if the Fortress can save Lois, do it. Like, you see her right now. She is suffering. Like, she's throwing up. The chemo is killing her. Like, just, I get it, though. But at the same time, I'm like, ugh. I'm not as good as Superman. But we did get, yes, so excited. We got Clark Kent being a journalist and a reporter again, which we are severely missing. And I want more of that. Yes, I want to see Clark Kent being Clark Kent, and how the world kind of, I want to see more of how the world kind of sees him, especially those who are outside of his friends, like how Bruno sees him and everything else, about like, how can you not think he's Superman? But that was cool. Glad we got that. And I'm really glad Jonathan kind of had his little meltdown, because it was very real and it's very raw of being like, I'm scared and I don't want to lose you, and you hiding things from us is not helping. And I'm like, you know what? Like, this is, again, this is why this show is so good, because this is how you write great Superman, is that you bring in the human element. Yes, he has all of these powers, and he can do all these magnificent things, and bullets fly off him, and he can fly, and he, has heat vision, like all these things. But like, how you write good Superman is you bring in a human element, a human aspect, and you make that the villain, not necessarily a physical villain, but as the main one, but like a human element to him. And that's how you do it. You don't make him this Christ-like Jesus character that no one can relate to. You make him like a real person who deals with doubt and struggles, and you know, he doesn't always make the right decision even though he tries to. And he struggles with trying to find out which one it is, and like he doesn't know. So I made like just Tyler and Bitsy are just amazing. Like these two shine this season. It's unreal. But like, damn, this season as a whole is so dark just because of how serious the main subject matter is, and you're watching it and it's just sad and heartbreaking watching this, and you're like, ugh. I did like seeing a little backstory of Mannheim and Pia. I thought that was very adorable. It was very cute. I liked it. You got to see why they are who they are, and they love each other. They're like childhood sweethearts and besties, and I don't know, like they used to date or something. And then as they grew up, they grew apart, but now they're back together. And like Bruno always knew that she was the one and all these things. And it was like, okay, obviously Matteo was going to be their kid. So I'm gonna guess, because they don't really keep things secret for long. So I'm gonna guess next episode is they're gonna find out who Matteo's family is. And I also like the kind of the B plot of the story of Lana and Sarah like accepting Chrissy as, you know, the girl that is dating their dad, or Sarah's dad. Yeah, I didn't like how Sarah went full on mean girl. I thought that was unnecessary, but understandable that she's a teenager. And I do like Lana not really holding Chrissy, like, not really holding it against her. It's hard and difficult. I'm not saying she's gonna run up to her and be besties with Christy, but, like, she's trying. And I thought that was a mature adult response of, like, I can't be mad at you. We're divorced. Like, and he started dating you after we were divorced. So, I mean, I can't be mad. But I did love the bonding moment, the really cute, wholesome bonding moment between Sarah and Lana with the fireworks. And then we got to see like a parallel of Clark with Jonathan, like on the porch, and that, oh, such just good, wholesome content is so good. Oh, I loved it. Yeah, so I really liked this episode. I liked it better than last episode. And like the funny thing is like we still didn't get a lot of like Superman stuff, but I didn't miss it. I didn't miss Clark being Superman. Like it was way more than that, and that's what I really liked. We got a lot more background on these characters, and I for one am very curious as to how Clark and Lois are going to handle Bruno Mannheim, because he's no longer just this criminal warlord person. He's a real person, and they see that his wife is actually really sweet and kind and caring, and you know, Lois has gotten to like his wife, and so it's like man, now I see the humanity in him. So it's definitely now an interesting shift in our perspective that he's not just a bad guy. Like he's not just the villain. Like they're fleshing him out, and you got to see he's a full human being, which is really cool, which is something not a lot of shows do. So that'll be interesting. And also we got a Lex Luthor name drop. Hell yeah, love seeing that. And I do know that we do get Lex at some point this season. So with his name drop this episode, I'm guessing it's gonna be next episode, latest 2 episodes from now. So I'm excited to see what happens there. So, yeah, good episode. I thought it was better than last episode. I was totally into all the storylines, to be honest. And Lana and John Henry Irons, they need to get together now. I think like that needs to happen. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know, did you guys see the Matteo twist coming, that he was Bruno's son? Let me know. But please, no spoilers past this episode. So if you want to see the full unedited and cut reaction to this episode or any of the previous episodes, head on over to my Patreon page. Link will be in the description below. Hang out right here on YouTube. That's cool. Just be sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you for the next episode.